General, enjoyed our conversation, and I'm going to ask you a couple questions, which you can simply answer yes or no as well. I have great faith that you will answer yes, but I want to make sure we get these on the record. First, do I have your commitment that if you're confirmed, that you will stand up for your workforce if they are unfairly targeted?
Mr. Vice Chairman, you do.
Thank you. Do I have your commitment, and this is one of the things I'm extraordinarily concerned about. You know, the IC's got to speak truth to power. And so do I have your commitment you'll always be candid with policymakers, even if you have to tell them something they don't want to hear?
Mr. Vice Chairman, I will, and you do have my commitment.
No, I think your record reflects that. One of the things, and again, I touched on this in my opening statement, where the Director of National Intelligence is suddenly appearing at a FBI raid around elections from, frankly, 2020, which I have no idea what she was doing there. But I am concerned that we've seen much of the election security infrastructure that was put in place extraordinarily well by the first Trump administration, where, again, the NSA played a critical role, be dismantled. And there's no less threat from foreign adversaries about trying to mess with our elections. So do I have your commitment that if confirmed, that the NSA will continue to prioritize information sharing on threats to U.S. elections, on foreign threats to U.S. elections?
Mr. Vice Chairman, you do. The electoral process is fundamental to our values, our way of life, and throughout my entire career, I've been committed to upholding those and protecting those. I think anything that poses a threat to the electoral process needs to be taken seriously. And if confirmed, Mr. Vice Chairman, I commit to working with the executive and the legislative on this.
Thank you. Because again, the NSA, particularly in the 2018 through 2020 cycle, played a very important role. This is something we've not talked about, but we all know AI has enormous potential, and both DOD and the intelligence community is looking to take advantage of those AI capabilities. But we also know that there's a number of the AI tools that still have a tendency to hallucinate. And with that tendency, sometimes it poses major security risks. I've been concerned that Secretary of Defense Hegseth has starting to unleash AI both across classified and unclassified networks, including models such as XAI's Grok model, which has got, again, more of a history of hallucination than most. If confirmed, will you ensure that appropriate policies are in place to safeguard DOD and NSA's critical mission, and that while we use these AI tools, that there are appropriate safeguards?
Yeah. Mr. Vice Chairman, this is a critical area of competition, and I know Indo-PACOM is relying heavily on the adoption of AI. And I suspect and expect that Cybercom and NSA are as well. In fact, I know they are. My understanding and really the approach that we've taken with the adoption of these technologies is, while they are absolutely imperative to advancing our skill set as joint warfighters, enabling us decision superiority, we will never abdicate our responsibility to maintain those guardrails. The guardrail is the human on the loop or in the loop in terms of what those technologies are providing, what they're producing, and then how we apply them. So you have my commitment.
Thank you. I look forward to working with you on that. Finally, and I know when this was over at SASC, I think in your testimony you noted North Korea's heavy reliance on cryptocurrency. I'm in the midst of looking around the table. I don't think any of my colleagues are as deeply involved in trying to make sure we've got some rules of the road around market structure for crypto. I think it's going to be an incredibly important part of our financial system going forward, but boy, it is complicated. So do you believe that the federal government needs to do more across the interagency to track, disrupt, and abate foreign malign actors' access to these digital ecosystems?
Mr. Vice Chairman, that's something that I would have to take a closer look at. Certainly, we're looking at it from an Indo-PACOM lens on what it means for national security and its implications. But, Mr. Vice Chairman, if confirmed, I commit to looking
One of the
into
things I
that.
just said, my time's up, but I just want to make the comment that crypto has great possibilities. It's not going away. But boy, oh boy, there are some national security implications around this that we have to get right. So